Just off the east bank of the Cumberland River and across the water from the Tennessee State Capitol building, there's a look at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September, but they're telling everyone that they're going to be there in the end.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Falcons, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment.
And sometimes that actually works to your advantage. Now you've got to band together your team, the us against the world mentality. Let's see if they can use it and get a victory.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 20 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
Again, it's Robinson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Titans nothing.
So that drive, 4 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Fighting through the tackle at the 30. And he's taken down inside the 30. 41 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now, Ward. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Ward. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Ward. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to the ground with Gibson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Working out of the gun here, Ward. Touchdown! Wandale Robinson from 6 yards away. And the Titans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play.
At the 45-yard line.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Going right back to Dodson. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
A gain of 4 yards. It's now 4th down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Ward. This is caught by Tate. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
15 more yards. That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. The Titans at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
A yard all they need, but it's third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third.
They'll run with Gibson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. The 71 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 13.
To throw, here's Ward. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Floating one, incomplete. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Dixon. He will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 13 yards out. And the Titans have taken the lead.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7.
Joey Slide to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Second and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
A gain of 15. First down, Atlanta.
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with second and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the Titans' 45-yard line.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
Tackled by Cam Taylor-Britt. A gain of 19 yards. And the Falcon first down.
Now Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Moreno. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
At the 20-yard line.
This second and 4. Robinson up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. First down, Falcons.
Tua going to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away from drawing level. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Bijan Robinson. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Titans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now Ward. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Second and 14. Got his man, and that's the rookie fourth-round pick. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's good for a Titans first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry-up.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 40-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to let one fly for Tate. He still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Slide for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Makes the score Titans.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Bijan Robinson and the Falcons back onto the field. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not through any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen and put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
The tackle by Daxton Hill. A 6-yard pickup.
Tua, the final shot before half. Out left to Dotson. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. The first month of the season has come and gone. Some early surprises, some early disappointments as well. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. In the Windy City, the Bears at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And it's Rome Odunze. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And here's the Cowboys wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. It's a 48-yard touchdown. The Cowboys trying to get to 4-1, a good start, and they have the lead at the half. Lastly, our editors have made the call. Who's our impact player from Week 5? Well, it's this man. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. It's a touchdown pass from 2 yards out. The Jaguars do, however, wind up falling in this one. With that, here's a look at the rest of the action from around the NFL here in Week 5, the first weekend of October. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
From the gun, Ward. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second and 1 now from the 21.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Operating from the gun. Ward. Completes it to Dixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
That's good.
The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
10 at the 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Ward. This will be caught at about the 6. And quickly they get to the line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Second and 3. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Sly set to boot it.
The Falcons take
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done. and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Gets this out quickly to Dotson. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Looking to pass. Tua. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And down he goes, but he takes it out to the 40. 94 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, right back to Gibson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. Throwing now, Ward. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. The 20. Touchdown, Titans. Antonio Gibson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans take a 3-touchdown lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Joey Sly to kick off for Tennessee.
Here's Sly now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
In motion goes the tight end. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This pass hauled in by Dotson. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Atlanta.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Throw left side. There's London. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
48-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Tua. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moreno. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 2nd and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. To the left side, he's got Branch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Falcons 21.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good return up past the 30. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
21.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things. And now the rookie's free. Touchdown, Falcons.
Complete to number 89.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Falcons 28.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 145 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's good. We're on Titans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Once more, Gibson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. Ward.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And the Falcons are right back in this football game. They start on the ground with Robinson here. To about the 40-yard line.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down. Here's Tua. Open man is Branch. He's got it. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
It's a gain of 8, but it brings up 4th down.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And he is caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Complete to number 5, Drake London. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. A nice look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
The two are going to try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Able to slither by. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, you picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll go again with Gibson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Hand off to Spears. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. To throw is Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll set up the screen for Spears. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead.
The Titans will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
That makes the score Titans 50, Falcons 36.
Sly set to boot it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This is 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing Tua. And Dotson, he's got it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Dotson. 8 yards on the pickup.
Tua.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
2 yards to go.
Now Tua. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Here's Tua. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
1st down, Atlanta.
Tagovailoa. London holds this one in. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here's 2nd down.
48-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Tua. Complete. It's Dotson. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just let him lead the game.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
A loss of 7 yards.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And he gives himself up, but not before he gets the conversion.
From the pocket. It's a gain of 10. And the Falcon 1st down.
One final try for Tagovailoa. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense